Hi everyone, welcome back to my husband's channel. Today I'm out here on the Appalachian Trail hiking alone as usual. It's just me, the trails, and my thoughts. And I wanted to bring you along with me on this short little adventure. Hiking out here alone. I just tripped. Hiking out here alone isn't just about the miles. It's about the lessons. So while we walk, I'm going to share a story about facing fears, of finding courage, and what this trail has been teaching me. Good thing this is kind of flat so I can talk easier. Earlier when I started, it was a little bit rugged. But out here on the Appalachian Trail, it's just me, the mountains, the insects, the birds, squirrels. I haven't heard any yet. No noise. So it's just myself and the mountains so far. There is no noise, no distractions, just the sound of my shoes and my breath. Honestly, hiking solo might scare some people because you're out here in the middle of nowhere. This forest is so vast and you never know what lurks in these woods. Oh, nice, another person coming towards me. Just another lady. Earlier there was a man that passed. Good morning. So I was saying, hiking solo might scare some of you, but for me, it's where I find my strength. So come with me on this hike and let me tell you a story. A story that isn't just about the trail, but about life itself. I'm so glad that today is a perfect day for hiking. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. As I was walking alone on the Appalachian Trail, switchback twist ahead of me, like questions with no answers. The silence was heavy. My shoes echo against the dirt. And that silence, a voice whispered, "You can turn back now. Nobody's gonna blame you if you turn back." I answer out loud, even if no one was there to hear me. I didn't come this far to quit. So as I climb and push myself forward, I noticed the incline grew steeper. My legs burned, my lungs stretched thin, and again, that voice came back. Why are you even out here alone? You're tired, you're not strong enough, and you need someone with you. And I said, no. No, I don't need someone to climb this for me. Courage doesn't come from company. It comes from within. I'm not afraid of being alone anymore. So, as I turn around the bend, sweat dripping, heart pounding, and suddenly the trees open up. And there it was. A view so high. Let me try to zoom in. Put my water down a little bit here. A view so high above the clouds. It felt like I was staring into heaven itself. The whole mountain whispered back to me and said, see, you keep climbing, and this is what happens when you trust your own strengths. I stood there, breathed deeply, smiling through these aches and pains, and I finally answered, yep, this is why I came, to prove that fear doesn't win here. I do. Whew. So as I make my way back down, I realized that this trail isn't just dirt, rocks, and roots. It's a mirror. Every step tests you. Every incline questions you. And every silence dares you to quit. But when you answer back with courage, the trail rewards you with truth. So, if you ever hear that voice of doubt in your own life, remember this moment, okay? Don't argue with it. Just prove it with your own steps. Because out here in the mountains, I learned something. Loneliness is not weakness. Walking alone is not defeat. It's proof that you were brave enough to face that trail and brave enough to face yourself. And that, my friends, is power. Whew. Let me see this view. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you keep climbing, pushing yourself, and you will definitely be rewarded with views like this. This view is to die for. Whew. How exhausting. But it's totally worth it. Too bad it's just a little bit foggy. You can't really see all those mountains, all the ridges in the back over there, but it is gorgeous with my eyes. Too bad the camera can't capture what I see. So I hit a rocky patch today. One of those spots where you have to pick your footing carefully or you risk slipping. My backpack felt a little bit heavy. My leg screamed. And my mind whispering doubts again. Why did you think you could do this? Maybe this is too much. I'm just like muttering out loud. I'm like, maybe it is, but maybe that's the point. Maybe the challenge is why I'm here. It's pretty steep. I paused, looked at the climb ahead, and thought about every time I thought I couldn't. Every time I feel fear, pain, or exhaustion, and yet I made it every single time. So why should I stop now? The trail, it just whispers back. It's like you've always had a strength. You just don't know about it. Yep, guess I'm learning to recognize it now, huh? As I climb up, I realize the trail isn't just testing my body or my leg. It's showing me how adaptable I am, showing me how resilient I am, how far I can go when I refuse to give up. I will not give up to fear or comfort. And then, my inner voice, it tells me like, what if you fail? Well, quite honestly, I might fail, but I'll get up. That's the route out here. That's the lessons. See, you trip, you pick yourself back up. And that is really pretty much the reason. So, it doesn't matter how tiring you are or what your mind is telling you. Falling doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're tired and you tried, and trying is everything. Whew. So dark in here and nobody. So I might fall, but I'll get up. I always do. And that's the rule out here. That's the lessons. Falling doesn't, well, it shouldn't pull you back. It should be an eye-opener to make you realize that you just gotta keep trying. So today, the trail reminded me that hitting strings isn't something you find once. You find it every single time you face what scares you. Every time you keep walking when you feel like stopping, and that is what makes you unstoppable. Whew. I am almost there. Oh look, a heart-shaped rock. Wow, look at this view. Isn't it just gorgeous? Totally worth the hike. Like all those over there are just like mountains way over there. This is probably where some of the AT hikers come and camp, because there's the fire pit right here. See that fire pit? And they even put woods here. And waking up to that view back there is just unbelievable, breathtaking. Okay, I'm gonna continue. What other stories can I tell? If you guys find these stories interesting or you want to hear more of them, leave a comment down there, and next time I'll tell more stories. So I spotted this butterfly resting on a flower today. It's delicate, yet here it is, dancing in the wind, moving from one flower to the next with such ease. And I thought maybe that's the lesson for me too. You know, like this butterfly, it's so fragile. It won't be blown away. Oh, there it is. It's fine. It will not get blown away. I smiled and I said out loud, maybe. But that's the point. Even sometimes fragile can still fly. Even in uncertainty, there's beauty and freedom. Watching it take off, flapping its tiny wings against the breeze, I realized that strength isn't always loud or heavy. It can be gentle, flexible, and graceful. Oh, there it is. Oh, it goes. Where did it go? Oh, it's back to this flower. So, like they're always very fragile. And they fly with grace. So sometimes the smallest creature, like a butterfly here, can teach us the biggest lessons. It's pretty awesome how like it just does not fly away from me. Whoop. It's just like flying from flower to flower. It's so cool. I could totally stay here and watch this butterfly all day. You think it's gonna come to my hand if I reach for it? Nope, it flew away. It don't like me. Oh well. Back on the trail. So I came across a section where it was pretty flat. The trail was pretty smooth. And for a second, I just ran. My shoe was just stumping, arm swinging, and just, enjoying my run like a little kid. So it got me thinking. Hiking isn't always serious business. It's not. Sometimes it's just fun. Oftentimes, like my inner voice, it'll say, are you really supposed to be doing that? Like I'm having fun. And then my inner voice will test me. And, I'll just say back, like, maybe not, but I don't care. Life's too short to be serious all the time. Out here, it's okay to be playful, to relax, and just to feel joy in something as simple as the wind in your hair and grasses or dirt under your feet. Well, the trail whispers. The mountains knows how to make you smile if you let it. So today, at this moment, this trail reminded me that strength isn't only in endurance, it's also in joy and laughter and peacefulness and just letting yourself be happy. You don't have to always take life so seriously. Sometimes that just takes out the fun. And you just end up being grumpy, upset, because nothing really goes your way. You know, I'm going downhill right now. I think I'm going to have a hard time coming back. But it's okay. It's going to be a good workout for me. I have not seen any people for quite a while now. Probably like 2 miles. I have not seen any humans. But that's okay. That is perfectly okay. I still got like 1 hour until I reach my destination, and then I'm gonna turn back and end off my hike. Still following the white blaze. I'm not lost. You can never be lost if you just pay attention to the trails. This section is kind of boring. It's flat. There's no view. You're just in the thick of the woods. When you're on a trail, you can tell which trail is more popular and more known versus the trails that not a lot of people hike on. And this is the Appalachian Trail going southbound. The path is pretty narrow, and it's not very well populated because you can tell people don't walk on this enough for it to clear out. Lots of outgrown weeds. The trail is very thin, very narrow. This ridge right here, I'm sure during the fall, it's gorgeous looking out at those mountains over there. But because it's summer, there's leaves blocking the view. And that's a wrap up on my hike today out here on the Appalachian Trail. I've learned something new with every step. The courage to be alone, the strength to keep going, and the beauty in noticing even the smallest thing, like a butterfly, a leaf, or finding heart-shaped rocks or plants. Hiking isn't just exercise. It's a reminder that life moves forward one step at a time, Some moments are quiet, some are challenging, and some unexpectedly joyful, but each one teaches you something. So, whenever your trail takes you, don't rush it. Just notice the beauty, trust your strengths, and let yourself grow along the way. Thanks for walking with me today. I'll see you on the next adventure.